the minimum requirement here, 120, 120, 120, 120. Part of me just wants to build this. Hello and welcome back. I'm People Joe, and this is Transport Fever 2, the brutal series. Yeah, it's still brutal, but we're making some money. That's good. I told you exactly what I'm going to do last time. I want to connect this chemical plant over here to the goods factory here and then start delivering goods out, which also means we need some oil, we need some refined oil, we need a lot of lines, we need a lot of stuff, and hopefully I can do this in a way that once fits in one episode, and two, doesn't add too much nonsense to this. How about we just get right into it? So, I have these two oil wells that are in really, really good locations, and that's, I think, all I need. Or do I need 4? This is 200. These give me 400. So yeah, I think I only need 2 oil wells to max out this oil refinery, and then I have to bring the oil up here. There's a very simple line that can set up. The Huntsville oil well can go through the chemical plant, through Dallas, down to this oil refinery, and then go back, probably full. So this is going to be a money printer, and that's what we're going to do right first. And then we're going to connect the other side. The first thing I'm going to do is see if I can do this with just 1 station instead of 2 stations. 2 stations is maybe a little more realistic, probably, potentially, but practically looking at this, I think we can do this all in 1 station. If I have to make the station just a little bigger, I'm okay with that. I don't want to, but I'm okay with that. But this station will have connections to the oil refinery as well as to the goods factory. So making this a little bigger of a hub is not a terrible thing in my opinion. But what do I know? How big did I just build that? As big as we can. Cool. Gotta make sure that that is the case. Otherwise, it's just be silly. Take that one off. 240 is probably not as long as I wanted, so give me at least a couple platforms that are, longer. Yes, you can build them into the mountain, that's fine. Let's just do the middle ones. Beautiful tracks. Sure. Electrified. I don't see a good reason why we don't electrify this, so let's just do that. And the thing that I actually wanted to do is some cargo buildings. Put some... Oh, I like that. Put something there that makes it look like this is a terminal side or terminal station to it. Then put something here. The lag is already there, so that's perfect. Don't have to wait for that anymore. But we're going to keep going. We're going to keep moving around and making sure this all works. Let's get something that's a little more believable road-wise. So not just a crappy little country road. Maybe do well, at least a road with some markings on it. How about that? There's no other reason to do this. You could totally do this connection with a smaller road, but all I want for this to highlight that guy, and it did. Cool. The second one can really just go back here, and if I look at this the way that I am looking at it, then I don't see a good reason why this should not be a terminal piece, besides that. That just looks stupid. But it is what it is, so maybe we can dress that up a little bit. Put a piece of road there. Put a piece of road here that I deleted not too long ago. If I would zoom closer a little bit, this would probably be easier, but I don't want to. Can you make it like S curvy? Like that? That's good. Are we connected? We are connected. I would like, let's see, can I put the fat road in here? I can. The only reason I want to put that in there is to make it look like, I don't even know, what does this look like? It looks like it's supposed to be there. That's the only reason why we're putting that there. Okay, get this one connected, make that one nice and swervy, and now this is a tiny little oil thing. If I wouldn't play just vanilla, this could totally be an asset heaven where you put a bunch of different assets in here and life would be wonderful. Cool. Great. So the next thing we have to do is connect some or parts of this thing. Let's just do the middle ones. I think if I just connect the middle pieces, the middle tracks, life will be nice and simple. What I care about right now is to see, are we relatively flat? Now you can do that with the contours, or you can do it like this. I like it like this because now I can see that we're barely going to have any height adjustments for the track, and that is wonderful. So straight out here, that's good. Straight out there, that should make all the connections that we're going to make from this station really, really easy, and that's wonderful. Now, I would like to get into Dallas at high speed. Is this a smart idea? You know, that I'm not certain about. this could totally backfire because we're effectively adding a lot more traffic here. And there is that new long-distance train that we have that's transporting the logs and the... Why are you transporting logs and planks? That is not... Let's not get distracted, people, Joe. I would like to get this done in one episode without too much fussing and hussing around. So, yeah, that train goes through here. This is not a major station, but we can still make this a little more up-to-date. Train, get out of here. Cool, there's another train coming through. Train, get through here. Are you making money? You are making money. That's what I need to see. So that's beautiful. Excellent. So, there you go. Pause. Great. My dogs are really loud. I hope you can't hear them, because if you can't see them, you can't even see how cute they are. Okay, what I'm going to do here. I'm going to do a simple through station. Most of the space is here in the middle, so if we remove these houses for right now, pretend... Well, we need an outside connection, actually. So we're going to do a normal through station with the through part of the station, of the through station. I know what I'm doing, don't worry. In the middle, and the platforms on the outside, simply because I do still need the connections, and I don't love having to put in... Thanks, autosave. Perfect timing. I don't love having to put in the extra platform on the outside just so that I can get a road connection in there, so instead we're going to do it the right way this time. Just remove all those buildings, then give me some modern platforms. Obviously, the inhabitants of Dallas will see, well, only one side of the platforms got updated, to which I would say, yes, absolutely, good eye. What about it? And they're like, nothing? Like, good. That's what we want to hear. Okay, plop this in here, passenger building. I don't... If it would fit, I would totally use it, but it doesn't fit, so we're going to use this one, and you're not connecting to anything right away, okay. This is why we can't have nice things. How about you? Nope, nothing. It doesn't want to connect. It just doesn't want to connect, and that is just unfortunate. Okay, passenger building. Give me... That's not going to work. I guess we're going to put one of these here. I'll put it there so I don't destroy everything. And I would like to put one of something else over here. Just have a piece of platform run out on this side. Get my passenger building. The smallest one is for... Oh, beautiful. It's exactly what I wanted. Looks perfect. Exactly like I planned it to. And we're just going to connect all these things up. That will be great. Great. So with that, we should have everything covered city-wise now, besides the piece up here where we just put in that building. So get some crunchy road, no, city road. In here, I don't want to destroy that building. That's the only reason why I'm doing this, but now we're actually covering the whole city for free with this update, and that is nothing to be ashamed of. That's not the words that you should use for that, but this is a good thing. What I just did is a good thing, trust me. Okay, let's get these all disconnected. This is a major freight line now at this point, so we will probably remove this one because that's a really ugly hump. Okay, get this one in here. Should we upgrade this to high-speed train yet? Actually, this is a... Yes, I will upgrade. Stop being distracted. We just got the Zephyr unlocked last time, and it's a great train for really long distances where it has a lot of time to actually get up to max speed, which this is definitely a situation where it can do that. But to use the Zephyr, you actually have to use the high-speed track. And right now we only can go up to 120, and not even everything is electrified yet, so there's some upgrading I have to do. It's not that exciting. I may do it off-stream, I may do it on-stream. I'm not 100% sure yet. Wow, I did not expect this curve to actually work out there, but it decided that it's totally fine. So how about we don't complain about that too much. Here's what I'm going to do. Get me an approach 112. An approach 112 is totally fine. And then this one gets effectively the same approach on the out. It's still a 112 there. Trains are not going to go this fast on the outsides. Even if it's a passenger train, they're not going to be able to go faster than that. Do the same approach here, but 120 if I can. I just have a little more space here, and I start out with a much straighter piece of track, so I wasn't terribly concerned about this one. 120, you pop in there. This is all passenger. Now, who should get priority? If passenger gets priority, you put a signal here. If freight trains get a priority, you put a signal here. I think I'm going to allow freight trains to go through without stopping, especially on that side, because having a freight train stop is never a good thing. Just in general, you shouldn't do that. I wanted to make sure that I have enough space there to put actually a signal here. That should be good. That should be good. This signal is fine. This signal goes out. That signal goes in, and this signal goes away. Yeah, that was pretty harmless. What's your problem? Inner city. Yes, pick the other line. This shouldn't be complicated. It was there the whole time, so just do it. Excellent. Cool. Yes, Zephyr, but not right now. Next piece. Get out of here. Luckily, we have a really straight piece of track here already, and that is perfect for what we're going to do next. That should be enough space. B for bulldozer. And then we're going to connect to the straight piece of track. I hope this is the straight piece that I want. Because we should be able to say, I want this. Let's see. If I do this, I can have the middle stations, the middle platform, the middle track, the middle things. Not quite, but it is the straight piece that I want. But could you just turn around the other way? Thank you. What's your problem? What are you colliding with? There shouldn't be anything. Oh, someone put a little piece of track right there. Who did that? Ah, silly people. Okay, so if we put this here, it's not quite what I want. I would like to put this here. If I want to put it there, let's see here. Probably have to make this straight piece of track look a little different. So what I'm trying to do is put the deliver. Oh no, that's not going to work, because I also need to deliver from all the way over here. There's an oil well there, so I need to deliver from both sides, which means having the platform a little further down to the mountain or to the tunnel would not be a bad thing. So I can have a train come in on this side. Okay, I'm thinking ahead. I'm thinking ahead here. That's excellent. Now, if I... How do I do this? Can I do it this way? Those two, one will be the inside track. Okay, one will be the outside track. Obviously, that's exactly what you're showing right now. That's not helping. I think I'm confusing myself, and if I make it just a simple 3, is this helpful? Are you even, yeah, you will be connected, it'll be fine. And I would make this longer, actually, even. If I put you here, this is terrible. No, give me a single. Give me a single track. And you're not even going to go here. What am I? I have a plan. I have a plan in my head. The only thing that's in the way is myself. Oh, yeah, that makes perfect sense. Okay. If I put this here, we are now perfectly aligned with the track. Does this matter? No, not in the slightest, not even a little bit. Now we're going to remove all this nonsense here, up to a certain point, up to probably there. Then we are going to build the thing that I actually wanted to build, which is the cargo platform will be exactly in the center of all of this nonsense. It will look like this. So it just replaces where the double track is, really, the main line. Is this smart? I really don't know. Probably not. But we're doing it anyways. So give me that. This is now 320 meters, 360, 400. Yeah, make it proper long. Okay, that's okay so far. Then the platform where we have the main train actually stop is supposed to be this one. Okay. They'll think you're making this more complicated than you have to. Yeah, but I think it will look interesting when we're done. Interesting, is that what we're going for? I think so. I think that's what we're going for. So if we do that, could have just built a four-track station instead of doing all this nonsense. Yeah, well, that's fine. So this platform right here, this is going to be where my oil train is coming in. This track over here and this track over here will combine to these tracks that go out that way. I will maybe connect them to make it look a little prettier, but I don't know yet. This will be the platform for two things. This is the platform the train comes in from over there, wherever that oil well is, and we'll actually connect here. So we make a curve there. Then we're going to put a nice then we're going to put a cargo platform right here. So we can put a cargo building, properly sized, right there. This should give us enough space to pull our train around from here. See? See? 53. It can go super slow if it wants to, and now this is effectively a straight shot. Look at this. How much more straighter can you get? A lot straighter, actually. So let's get that angle right first, and then I will connect the rest of the thing. We don't need all of this road nonsense. It would be really cool if this game would require you to deliver workers to the factories. And I know there's a mod. I tried it once and I didn't like it. Sorry, I just didn't like it. So we're doing it this way. This one does not have to be super duper long, but relatively long. I don't know how long. 120 honestly is probably fine. But we have some money to spend now, so may as well spend it. Let's straighten this out as much as we can, because the straighter this is, the better the next piece I'm going to do here will look. So, give me this. I think you can see what I'm trying to do. Let's see how this looks. A slight S. That is a slight S. That is accurate. Okay. How about we do that without the slight S and make it more of a straight into the goalpost type of thing. Like that? No, it's not. It's just... There you go. Still 120. And now you make a really sharp turn for the last thingy, and that is you slowing down and speeding up. Was that worth the price of admission? The price of admission? Yes. Yes, this was totally exactly what you came here for, right? Okay, you come in here, and then you come in, and you try that again. You give me a straight piece of road that... I wonder if this adds anything to stuff that's going on here. Yes, it adds ugliness. That's exactly what we're going for, more ugliness, because I'm really good at building pretty, not. So we put that one there, and then we make the connection here. Now everything is connected exactly the way that I need it to. Wonderful. Now these just have to be connected to things. Yeah, that's easy, right? You just take off a little bit here, and then you take off a little bit there, and then you cross them over, and then you see that this business is in the way. It is just slightly in, so slightly in the way. It's not... Wow, it's just that piece. Okay, let's do this. Can we go to here and then get this connection? Nope. Can we go to here and get this connection? That's 120. You know what? I'm going to live with that. That is quite alright, because this is a quite nice connection. This side is just a little different, and if we don't look at that white highlight, then you can barely even tell it's terrible. So that looks good. Now this side is going to go into 2 tunnels, I think. If we're lucky, come on. If we're lucky, they're going to connect into just 1 tunnel by the time they come out. Well, there's a separate tunnel there, and that's what we're going to use as our connection piece. You connect to this guy. Very good. Good job, game. You connect to this guy. Nope. You connect to flat. Yes. No, I actually want you flat, and I want you to tunnel too. Something like that, and then come in. Look at that swerve. No, I didn't say smurf. I said swerve. Oh, there we go. That's all I wanted. That's what I cared about. That is totally adequate, and they should not interfere with each other in the slightest. See, I can see the other side from here, and that's exactly what we wanted out of this whole shebang. Yeah, that's what I'm going with. And then we're going to flatten that out a little bit, make this a little prettier in the middle, flatten this out a little bit, and then 2 tunnels become 1. This is all adequate. Yes, that's a word. And then this, since this is a relatively long station, this should be fine to just connect it right from the end. right from the end. Now there, give it a long run up. Why would I care about the long run up? Because this gives me a chance, or the cargo train a chance, to actually get up to speed before it blocks the passenger train and other trains that run on the side here. This should be fine. Signals should be pretty easy. Plop one here, plop one out here, plop one in front of the station because that's fun. Plop one out of the station because the station is now effectively part of the main line. On that side it looks good. So once a train gets past this signal, I don't want it to wait again until it gets to this signal. I am happy with that. It should speed up stuff just a tiny bit, but maybe it doesn't. Yeah, that looks fine. Run this again. We don't have any wiggling thing here telling me something is broken, so that should be all good. Everything is connected. This was a lot easier because these two are connected to one thing right away. That makes my life a lot easier, and the next thing I have to do is just jump over here. But we can just start by turning on these lines. Yeah, let's do that. Get me, well, it's just one line really. From here to here. Why is there why is passenger? Because I put that thing there. Do I mind that? Nope. It actually enables me to do what I wanted to do, so that is totally fine. Line 1, manage line. Yes. Dallas North. No. Go here. Yes. What's your problem? Could not connect all stations. Go to the appropriate state. What is your... What? Go to 2. Oh. I know the problem. Just a small little problem that we have to deal with here. How about you go into here? And I'm going to do my favorite approach for a 6-platform station, which is just this one, because now you have a crossover right here, a diamond crossing automatically, and you have all the other platforms being able to connect to whatever they want. Now we throw this in as a double slip, whatever. And that will make this line very, very happy. Could you not go to the smallest platform? Go to a bigger one because you actually matter. So for this one, go to 2. There you go. Go all the way to the end if you don't mind. You go through there and then you go to the only platform that you can go to or that you can read from both sides. Very good. Now you are Dallas Oil, Crude, and Oil Supply. Beautiful. That's easy. What train should we put on there? Well, I would like electric, right? What do we have? If I want electric, I still really like this one. It'll make a lot of money, but we just use it. No, we're over steam. We're over steam. Let's electrify as much track as we need to enable putting an electric track train on here. That's not track. Why did I don't know. I'm using words here. Put that there. Put this here. Apparently the 2 pieces that we didn't get updated yet. That makes perfect sense. And then put one there and put one there. Now this is all nice and electrified, not high speed yet, but we don't require that at the moment. Okay. Train that I wanted, the A47. Yes, I really like this train. I don't know what to tell you, but I really like it because it's really efficient and it's really good at making money, so I want that train. What do we need? Length of that much. How many trains? 1. Cool. Put you on Dallas Crude Oil Supply. Cool. What I haven't done is told Dallas Crude Oil Supply to manage line on Dallas South to wait until loaded for everything, because if you don't take the crude oil out, you're not going to get anything else moving. And probably it's a good thing that we only have 1 train moving so far, because once we turn on the, like this one, this is not going to run until I actually move any of the plastics out. Otherwise, yeah, we don't have enough demand to turn on anything else at this point, is what I'm saying. Okay, that's, there's a signal, sure, right there is fine, get you in here. And this will always just be a single track. I'm never going to plan on putting anything else on there, and this should be all good. give me a signal. I don't think I'm going to turn this on yet, simply because what I just explained, that we have no demand yet for this stuff to actually happen. What I can maybe do, I'm curious to see what happens. I don't think this is going to make a difference, but I want to see if any of the lines said, "Ooh, this is better now." No, they didn't. I was just curious. This could be a connection for later, but that's just an extra one. So yeah, this will always be a single connection between those two things, and we'll run empty half the time. That's fine. What is... It almost looked like that train didn't flip right, and that's okay. So yeah, this was the first delivery of this guy. Pretty good length, and there is... What are you? You must be a passenger train. Are you gonna make me money? Slow down. Slow down on those catenaries so you make nice, an appropriate amount of smoke on here. It's an old train, I know. And... money? Better than nothing. Could be better, though. Okay, so that was the first part of this, and we are a good amount of time into this episode. That is all okay. The question is, how do I get to this Thousand Oaks factory? Why is that a question? Because it is not... The best way to go from A to B is as the crow flies. As the crow flies, in this case, is from there straight to here. Mountain, kind of mountain, other station, lots of other track that we could just reuse. So what I think we should do is get from Dallas South onto this line, and from this line, just get a nice Y junction over here to get into our Thousand Oaks connection. And from the Thousand Oaks connection, we can probably even use trucks to make goods go to Cape Coral and Thousand Oaks. Right now, that's 22, 100. So that should just get us out of the first level, which is not a bad thing, because that should increase the supply demand for everything else. And Lansing needs something. That can be a direct train connection right there. That's actually a great thing. And Lansing, 165. Yeah, that puts us to 265, and 265 is level 3. And then we only have really 140 units left, which Springfield would like a lot more than that. So with those 4 connections, we should have all the demand that we can possibly handle for this. So let's do that real quick. Electrified, electrified, electrified. Make this a full thing. Very good. Beautiful. Like what you did there. Then we're going to allow the train that's currently running there to keep running the way it's running, which means we have to give it a way to cross over. Then let's use whatever we did there for whatever reason whenever we did it. That should be fine. You will be a double slip, yes. And then we put signals on here, so when we add more trains now, we actually also have the capacity to allow more trains on this track. Cool, cool. Cool, cool. And obviously cool and cool. Wonderful. Now we have to connect to this piece of track that we already have. I appreciate being able to reuse track that we already placed. It's not more efficient, not by a long shot. It's a lot better if you use track that's dedicated to just one line, because that means you will never have to worry about a traffic jam. But that's also the thing. I want to worry about the traffic jams. I want to fix bad traffic. I want to fix overloaded pieces of track. That's exactly what I want. 120, that's a nice turn. We are not taking the direct route anymore. I mean, you can probably already tell that. But I think this makes the game more fun. Okay, that doesn't look completely horrendous. How does it look when we come from here? Just gotta see it. Oh no, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's dare I say, that looks realistic right there. I don't think this game is really made to look looked realistic, but it has some very pretty aspects to it when you play. Let's see how it looks on this side. I couldn't have done that better if I tried that for half an hour. So that's what we're going with. Signals again. Yes, very important. This one, And I'm glad I did a double track here last time when we built this, because now it's actually really important that we have that. We need a signal there. We probably can fit 2 trains on this curve whenever we care about it. Put one there, and then autosave? No. Okay, put one there. I would say this is pretty good. Get one release signal there, and then this signal here. This one's not necessarily necessary where it sits, but it's fine. That's probably a bad signal here, but that's okay. That's okay. So that gets us there. Very good. Now we just have to get up here. How do we get in there? I would like to allow level crossings when they're appropriate. In this case, I have a strong feeling that a level crossing right here, how are we doing on money? We're making money. Cool. That a level crossing here would actually be more than appropriate. No, do you have to go down? I do want you to go 120. That's important. That's the minimum requirement here. 120, 120, 120, 120. Part of me just wants to build this because it's just wrong. But no, we're not doing that. Like, why would it think that's anything remotely of what I'm trying to do here? I could have just built it and then tore down a little bit and used that as a straight connection that I needed to figure out where exactly this runs, but this is probably fine. Now, how is this connection? That's just sexy. That's what it comes down to. That's just a sexy rail connection. Get this one here. This crossing should never be used. The only time this is used is to get a train on and off this platform, and that's it. And while we're here, let's fix this one. You will now just stand right here. It should never matter, but hey, you don't have railroad crossing signals for no reason, right? Good, 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 good. Now here. No level crossing here. This is a serious business, busy intersection. So page up, no, wrong one. Period. Yeah, there we go. Period is the one that gives me a bridge. There's a bridge. I'm gonna use that bridge because I don't really care about the other bridge. We're gonna make this point at something. How are you pointing? You're pointing okay. And it's only 2 high, which honestly is a pretty adequate way of pointing a bridge. It's not pointing. It's only 2 levels high, which is adequate. Isn't that what I said? No, it's not. Okay. So you, how do you look connecting to there? Pretty terrible. What are you trying? Oh. Let's get out of that menu entirely because we're still trying to go up too high, which is great if you just want to do something really level, but it's terrible if you don't. Just max speed 120 this. That looks good. We are level. That is excellent. Give me a second piece of track. Now this connection is something that we could easily move over to this track over here. This connection is something that we will easily move over to that track over there because there's no reason for this station to be overloaded on that side at all. So what's the long platform? The long platform is in the middle. That's the one that we're going to use. That's the one that we're going to use. Try this again. Actually, we're going to do it like this. Then there's no confusion about what we're doing here. Oh, nice and flat. I love it. And it's a nice, long, drawn-out incline that you shouldn't be even able to feel it happening, really. And then we pull out this guy. That's good. Then we pull out this, make a double slip switch. We can even use this to get out of this station without problems at all. So no, I like everything about this. Is this even running flat? There's a chance that this bridge, that everything up to here is pretty much flat. And look at that. The pillars are even pretty. Oh, look at what I did. I love it. Things you can do if you have a little bit of money left over. Huh. You know what? I don't completely hate it. How does it look when I do this? This is too tall. Okay. Don't want 90. I don't hate it. Can I? Let's see here. M and N. N would lower this a little bit. The only problem I have with M and N is that we get rid of the flatness. You know what? I just don't hate this enough, and this is an important enough route where I'm totally okay with a couple extra bridges instead of tunnels. The bridges are not very tall, they just allow the terrain to work in this case. There's a slight swerve going over that way. I don't hate anything about this. I could come in and use a bulldozer and put a little bit of ground, level out the ground a little bit, but I don't think that's really necessary in our case here. Beautiful. I did things. Yes, you did. Are they good? I don't know. Okay. Glad we figured that out. So put you there, put you there, put you there, put this here. I should have looked what the length of that train was. That doesn't matter right now. So you come in there. Yes, I'm signaling this up right away because I will forget later, and I would like to put the plastic train on here ASAP. A little pet peeve of mine, I don't always follow that. I don't like to put signals on bridges, especially for cargo trains. It feels like it's not a good thing to have a cargo train parked there. But hey, I don't always follow that because sometimes it's just inconvenient. That signal doesn't belong there anymore, at least. Put one here. There will be more traffic on here, so we have to make sure that there's enough capacity for a couple trains. And I don't hate it. We only added a little piece of track there and a little piece of track here, and everything else already existed on the main line, and that is exactly how I like to play. I don't think this train depot is going to stay there for too much longer, but for right now, that's okay. What we need now is, ooh, you don't see what I see. Maybe you see what I see. There are 3 symbols here, 2 of which are similar. Similar in the way of they use boxcars. Boxcars are fun because it allows me to take plastic out here and goods back. Why is that important? Because that means I can make this hub up here our goods hub. And, you know, this is still hard mode, and I'm playing the game here a little bit, literally playing the game. But what we could do is distribute all pieces of goods from here. The only thing that makes that awkward is that Cape Coral and Thousand Oaks is so close to the station already. But, you know, making this a hub for goods would mean more trains. And I like that. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to move all the goods back here. Okay, set up the next line. Got it. Line setup is from here to... Can I click on that? I can. Wonderful. Dallas South. Dallas South, you're going to take all of the plastic that you can take. Okay. The only thing that's a little dangerous there is here you're going to load only plastic. Plastic. Thank you. 100%, please. On the other one, I don't care what you do. I hope you come back full. The name of this will be Dallas Plastics and Goods Hub. Cool. Makes sense. Is this all electrified? It probably is, isn't it? Let's move this forward a little bit so we can maybe get a couple new electric trains when I'm done with this episode. But not yet. What was I checking? I was checking if it was electrified. So, tools. This thing. Everything is blue. Blue, blue, blue. Blue is good. Blue is the winner. Okay, so get to this guy. I could technically probably have him come out of here. Yeah, that's fine. Haven't seen much happening on this track yet. But it looks like this is not electrified. Now you're electrified, so that's beautiful. Buy vehicle. Yes. No. Like, there are no good cargo trains sitting here. This one is nice, but for goods and for plastic, it doesn't feel appropriate. Alco, you're just not... I don't know how many Alcos I have to put on there until it actually works. So this is the guy. I really like that train. Yes, I'm overusing it right now, but we should get new vehicles very, very soon. You see this? Goods, plastic. Plastic, goods. Goods, plastic. What's the length here? 300 to start with. And then we can double this up whenever we want to. 21 million again, just like the other one. That's good. We need Dallas Plastic Goods Hub. Beautiful. Get out of here. Speed this up a little bit so you can get moving. I can get a drink of water. That's an old train. Someone needs to upgrade that. Oh. Glad that it fits, though. Oh, this is a proper long train. Oh, I can appreciate that. Speed it up. Get out of here. Yeah. I can very, very much appreciate that. Oh, look at that train. Do you even fit in the station? I hope you fit in the station. I wouldn't mind if you go to any of the other platforms on your way in, which you probably will. Yeah, you're going to the outside one. That's perfect. Yep, you fit in the station. That's what we needed. Okay, Thousand Oaks. You do not require a train to deliver anything. Should I make a train? No. We can deliver the 22 units that we need there by bus. Even though I just set up the hub, there's no reason to move 22 units a month here by train. The trains that we're getting right now are just a lot big. Ooh, alcohol. I love the alcohol. It goes 80. That's only good because right now all our cargo wagons only go 80 kilometers per hour. That is a good thing. And then putting a train station here could mean we could connect more just trains in general, like a passenger train, to this station as well. Where would people want to go from here? Well, there's Lansing. Technically, we could bring stuff out to Lansing, make this a bigger hub station, connect all of this stuff out to Lansing, and then Lansing will have a passenger station. Am I getting distracted here, or am I doing something good? Distracted or good? Distracted or good? Distracted or good? Distracted or good? I don't know how I'm going to get stuff to Cape Coral yet. I don't know if I have to worry about that. Cape Coral currently requires 82. We need this to actually turn our goods production on, but I like everything that I said so far. Yeah, no, that's good. That's good, because the next train will probably go through Dallas, south, through Thousand Oaks, connect to this guy, all the way through Norman, and then down here to Springfield, because Springfield requires a lot of goods. That could be the next train. I like it. Yeah, we just take stuff out here and then get paid double, but then this is not going to be a very straight shot. We could all, no, I have to make a connection to Cape Coral. To get a connection to, stop it, get stuff to Thousand Oaks and to Lansing. Lansing would like 162 units. See, we have something new and fancy and shiny. Lansing wants something new. Lansing, you don't even have a cargo station here. Why am I giggling like that? Because there's already a lot of nonsense going on here that doesn't need me to make more stuff happening here. I think I will. How are we doing on time? No, I can't. I will connect. I will build the station for Thousand Oaks. I will put a passenger line on. Is that all you're gonna do today? I don't know. I'm having way too much fun with this right now. So what do you want me to say? I don't know. The truth? Yeah, I don't know how to help you with that. Okay, bulldoze. Thank you. Station. Yes. Okay. Yes. Covering everything is really all I care about. I'll put the the cargo connection, all that nonsense on there later. We don't need this road connection right now. Very good. Nobody cares about that. Give me a piece of track that is nice and straight. This will have to be doubled up. Now, putting too many junctions directly behind each other is not good, because you're effectively reducing your capacity on your line. That's not very helpful. What are we doing here? We are doing a little bit down. Like that. I'm just looking at this. Doesn't look completely terrible. You didn't look at the speed though, did you? Nope. Try that again, but better now that you know what the angle is. That sounds great. So 120, that's nice. You're still up a little bit from where I want you to be, so that's not helpful. How about... Nope. Page down. Nope. I'm not helping. Cool. Nope. Okay. Well, I don't want these guys. I see what my length is, so that's helpful. What I want then is probably this. Now you're a little down, and you're still a little bit above where I want you to be, okay? Now you're definitely above where I want you to be. It wasn't so hard earlier. Still feels like it's just a little bit off. I would say that's the best we're gonna get. Okay, and after we do that, we just take this back a little bit, and now we can do whatever angle or whatever connection piece we need out of here. Oh, come on. Would you just go to this thing, please? Run it all the way. Actually, give me the inside one because the cargo station will be on the outside. You come in here, 120, 120, 120, 120. That's a winner. You can connect them there, and I mean, you see how this works, right? Okay. So you are the winner for now. This will be replaced in just a little bit because we at least need a cargo station on the other side here. So that will happen. Signal it up. There's one there. There will be at least 2 trains running on here. That will be wonderful. Don't need that. Don't need this. Make this one go away. Beautiful. Beautiful. We're making money again, or still, or yeah, either of those. This station is next. This station is next time. I will be back next time. This one has to be expanded to a station that can handle Lansing. We also have to deliver stuff to Cape Coral and to Springfield, and then this good station is effectively full, but we're still going to just continue moving everything back to Dallas South, because Dallas South is a beautiful location for what we want to do here. I have no idea how I'm going to get stuff to Cape Coral yet. We probably have to jump these to 3 connections, or we find a way to connect to this cargo hub some other way. We could use trucks for final delivery. That's not completely out of the question, but we're not there yet. And then, yeah, Thousand Oaks needs an Alco to get all their stuff delivered from Lansing. I don't know if this is ever going to make money. Probably not, because it's such a long, roundabout way to get there, but that's fine. No, but I like where we are. You see, nothing is ever easy, and you can always do things many different ways, and they never really work out the way that you want them to. Production, 200. Shipment, 100. Is this train making money? Of course it is. Let's slow this down to a reasonable speed. That's good enough. How about this? And then, wasn't there... that's the right... Ooh. I went down. I can honk, that's not helpful. N? Nope. I don't think this is adding anything to the immersion, so we're just going to go from out here. We are almost full, but by the time we're full, we're going to leave, and then we're going to take, a stroll along this thingy, because that is fun. Anyways, for now, let's turn the camera off so you can actually enjoy that piece. Ah! Ah! For now, that's all I have. I don't think... Okay, try that again. For now, that's all I have. Don't forget, I have Patreon and YouTube memberships and all those things. Every once in a while, if I have something, I throw something your way that's extra, that not everyone gets, or you at least get it earlier. And also, I'm always looking for things that I can put into that category that I can give you earlier that can be extra, because I'm not that imaginative, so I need some help there. Ooh, we're full. So yeah, that's all we have. A lot of stuff got done today. It's not everything done yet, and I haven't even optimized or tried to optimize the line yet, so there's a lot of math that we can still do. I really like these types of connections, these 6 to 2. Very easy, very simple, and it usually works, and it looks somewhat clean. I'm expecting that we see at least a couple trains on the way out here, and this train, most of the time, once it's completely set up and maxed out, should always run full, and it's going to be a big, big moneymaker. So that'll be exciting. Realized I'm running time forward, so yeah, I think at some point I have to start upgrading some trains here. Like you saw that lumber train that we saw there earlier, definitely has to be upgraded, but we're not desperate yet. We're not quite there yet, and we'll be fine. Anyways, Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. I'll see you again next time. Bye.